是催眠师聂飞，现在我在美国佛罗里达州的一个小城市 The Land， 在这里我刚结束了我的催眠培训师的培训，现在在我身边的就是 Omni 催眠培训中心的创始人 Gerald， 然后现在我会把他介绍给大家，然后也会向他提一些问题，可能能够解决大家心中的一些疑问，也能够让大家更好的了解催眠培训中心 Omni。好，Okay, Jerry. So, thank you for coming to the interview.
Well, thank you, and I would just like to say to you, I appreciate so much that you joined the class. You're our first instructor in China, in the Beijing area, and I am very thrilled and excited that you're part of the Omni Hypnosis team and are going to bring our method of hypnotism to the people in your part of the world. And I think you're the person to do the job. I'm excited about how you present yourself and how well you've done in the classes. You are really going to be able to be an excellent teacher, and I look forward to someday being able to come over and see you over in China. And you've really made me happy being here, and I appreciate it. Is there anything you'd like to ask me that I might be able to answer for you? Any questions?
Okay, thank you. At first, I want you to give a short introduction to Omni. Tell the others about what Omni really is.
Sure. You may want to ask that question in Chinese, though.
下面我会让 Jerry 给大家解释一下，到底是给大家描述一下什么是 Omni 催眠培训中心。现在请 Jerry Omni 催眠培训中心的创始人来给咱们大家解答一下。
I started in hypnotism when I was just a little boy. I was 10 years old, and I learned from various instructors. Probably the most important and significant individual in my past was a hypnotist named Dave Ellman, and you will be teaching many of his techniques in your class. And as I grew up and I went through high school, I loved hypnosis. I had what we call in the United States the hypnotism fever. We just loved it so much. And so while I was just a young boy and in high school, I did stage hypnosis because nobody would let a little boy do any work with them of a serious nature. And then I worked my way through college doing stage hypnosis also to pay for my college. So I learned quite a bit about hypnosis through various other teachers that I met along the way that our paths crossed. And then I went into the military where I met my wife, and after we got out of the military, we opened up our first hypnosis office in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And we built our practice down there, and we left down there in 1990, I think it was, to move up here. So I've been doing hypnosis for clinical purposes for about 40-some years, 42, 43 years, and it's been a wonderful path. Unfortunately, when I was in Fort Lauderdale, we had a very big practice. I had many hypnotists working for me. I was teaching classes on the weekends, doing individual sessions during the day, and group hypnosis sessions at night, until finally one day my heart said no more, and it stopped. And I was lucky to survive, and we decided to take it easier. We came up here to DeLand, Florida, where it's a little calmer, a little slower, and we just brought our practice back up to a level that I feel comfortable working with it. And we started teaching up here, and then we decided to teach instructors to teach our way, which is much different than most other people teach. It's very rapid, step-by-step technique of doing hypnosis, and the outcome is duplicatable with everybody. As long as you follow the steps, you can pretty well feel assured that the outcome is going to be what you want it to be. And that's why I'm so glad you're going to be bringing those techniques over to China instead of some of those older techniques where you just tell them to relax and then read them a script and hope they feel better, and it usually doesn't work. So that's a very brief history of what I've done, and now I'm coming toward the end of my professional career. I I've been, like I say, involved in one level of hypnosis or another since I was 10, and I'm 75 now, so what is that? 65 years.
Yeah.
Enough. Now it's time for me to take my wife on a vacation.
But you still have 75 more years to go.
I have 75 more Sure I do. What else would you like to know?
Well, could you please recommend Omni Hypnosis Training Center, Beijing, China, to all of my clients, all my students?
Well, ask him that in Chinese.
现在我会让 Jerry 说一下关于我的一些介绍，或者是关于催眠培训中心的在北京的一些开展，他有哪些想法 ？So could you please just
I understand. Why should they come to your class?
Yeah.
You may have many choices of different types of hypnosis trainings you could go to in China. But, you know, it simply boils down to this. One training works very simple. One training everybody can learn how to do hypnosis successfully just by following this step, do this, and you have a successful session. It's not reading a script to somebody, it's not reading a long induction, it's not the old-fashioned hypnosis. This is the new modern technique that has evolved over many, many years, where the clients come to you and they have a great opportunity to walk into your office with tremendous pain and hurt inside themselves, and after spending some time with this highly qualified hypnotist, that when you walk out, that problem has been left behind, you have a smile on your face, and you have a new life that you're able to live with joy and happiness in your heart. So this is and it's fast. You don't have to keep going back for session after session after session. 1, maybe 2 sessions, and your problem is generally fixed. It's over, and you're just basically feeling so much better than you ever had before. This man knows how to do that. This man has showed us during his time in the basic through advanced class that he gained the skills, and now he comes into the instructor's class, which is a lot more difficult because he has to go up in front of the class. He has to teach us just like he would be teaching you. He has to know the material. He has to be able to demonstrate it, and he has done a fabulous, fabulous job. And he is going to be and is a great instructor.
Thank you. 然后下面我会让 Jerry 先用一个非常快速的方法来催眠我，让大家看一下到底什么是一种比较快速的催眠。我主要是想让他通过这个短短的催眠，让大家见识一下跟你们平常在电视上在其他的节目中见到的催眠不太一样的另一方面的催眠。然后 so Jerry, could you please hypnotize me using rapid induction or instant induction, and give me some suggestions on confidence and that kind of stuff.
I'll be happy to. Let me just turn my chair a little bit. I don't want to turn my body because I have a little physical problem I'm dealing with at the moment. Watch closely, it's going to be fast. Sleep! Let go every muscle, let go every nerve, let go every fiber in your body. Allow every gentle breath you exhale to help to guide you to go deeper into relaxation. I'm going to lift your arm and drop it. When I drop it, allow yourself to go much more relaxed, mentally, physically. And as I lift your other arm and drop it, when it drops down, just let yourself go much deeper relaxed. Now I want you to let your mind drift back to the deepest that you have allowed yourself to go into hypnosis in this class or ever before. And when I tap you on your forehead like this, place yourself there once again. It's easy. deeper, deeper, down, down, down. Did you have something for me, Hans? Now, I want you just to continue to relax much more. Would you stand behind him and hold him up, please? He is so relaxed. He is so relaxed that there's just no effort. He's so relaxed that I want this man to hold him up, otherwise he'd fall out of the chair. I want you to notice, as I lift his arm, the beautiful thing about hypnosis is he's so deep into the state, by using these items here, we can work and he will not feel anything. He just knows that I'm over in this area and he has no sensation whatsoever. He has complete anesthesia, one of the most beautiful aspects of hypnotism. And you probably can't see it, but there's a pretty big hole in his arm there, kind of a thing. And when it drops down, it just feels wonderful in every way. So, this is just a little simple technique that anybody can learn to do in just a little bit. There's things you have to know, but that's easily taught. And he will be able to teach you those things, and you'll be able to do this easily with anybody that you would like to do yourself. So look forward to taking his class. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to be amazed. He's going to teach you things that you just probably couldn't believe that hypnosis can do. All right, I'm going to count to 3. At the count of 3, I'm going to tap you on the forehead. When I do, your eyes open, you become fully alert, and when you do, notice how good you feel. 1, 2, 3. Opening, 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 and how do you feel?
Great.
Wonderful. So there's a little sample of hypnosis. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for hypnotizing me
No
and
problem.
give me the dent in my hand, in my wrist.
You have a dent, no doubt. We should have, I was going to pull a tooth, but I thought maybe you wouldn't like it. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah. 现在因为Jerry 是这个领域中全世界现在公认的最伟大的、最伟大的、没有之一的催眠师，然后我很荣幸能够成为他的学生，来把世界上最先进的催眠技术、催眠知识和催眠培训带回中国，然后让催眠事业在中国把它发扬光大。然后我以后希望能够将 Jerry 邀请到中国去，让咱们的学生也一起能够见识 Jerry 的风采。So I was telling them that I hope I will be able to invite you to China and let you enjoy your days there and have a great time with my students.
I would love to come over to China to visit you in your class, to speak to you personally in your class, and to see how my good friend is doing. It's been a dream of mine to go to China for many, many years. It's a country that, although I've never been there, I love because of the little bit that I know of your people and how they've treated us in times in the past, and you've treated us so well when we needed help desperately from you, and you gave it willingly. So Chinese people have a very special place in my heart, and I would consider it to be an honor to come over and see you personally and be in your class. So yes, I would be happy to do that.
Thank you very much. I'll definitely be the best in China.
Wonderful, that's what I expect. Good job.
Thank you, Jerry.
Hugger mugger. Isn't that nice? Good and see.